What's new, crew? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Cassandra and today I'm sharing with you guys my November meal plan. The cool thing about November is that it is very possibly going to be baby month. Getting into November, I'll hit 37 weeks like right in the smack dab of November. So the likelihood that baby is going to be coming in November instead of December is far greater than actually having a December baby. So I am planning this month as if this is the month that baby is supposed to be here, because I did not do this with my last pregnancy and I felt like I got caught with my pants down because I had him at like 38 weeks and some odd days, and I basically wasn't anticipating that. I had never had a baby come like before its due date before, so I felt like I got caught with my pants down and I didn't like it. I was not prepared, and I want to make sure that this month I'm just planning as if the baby is going to be here, and that's what I'm planning on. My plan heading into November was to create a lot of easy meals and meals that I could like make one for now, one for my freezer. That way, if I don't have time to set a whole extra day aside to make some freezer meals, at least I'll have some down in the freezer. So let's hop into this meal plan, and of course I'll be telling you guys what meals I plan on, like batch cooking, one for now, one for later. I'm sure there will be videos on those coming up this month. We'll see kind of what happens, but that's my plan. So let's hop in with all the meals. The first meal I'm planning on is tater tot casserole, because I know this freezes really well and I have everything I need for it except the tater tots. So it was a really budget friendly meal and it made a lot of sense. So we're gonna do that. Get one in the freezer as well. Done. We're gonna do chicken pot pies. I have a whole like 5-pound bag of chicken quarters down in my freezer and it's taking up a lot of space. And obviously I need to clear some space out to put in some freezer meals. So I'm gonna make that whole 5-pound bag of chicken quarters. I'll take whatever meat off of it for my pot pies, and then whatever leftover meat I have I'll just freeze separately, and then that way I'll have like some frozen pre-cooked chicken if I want to make a really easy like chicken salad, or have some pre-shredded chicken to throw in other meals or something like that. I'll have it, so it'll kind of be like a 2-for-1 with that one. We're gonna do stuffed shells. Once again, I'm pretty sure I have everything I need for this meal except maybe like an extra box of shells or something, because I want to make 2. That one is hands down a family favorite, so I want to get that going. We're gonna do the chicken, broccoli, and rice bake. This is one that I want to make for dinner. Get one in the freezer because it's super easy. I have a ton of broccoli from the garden. Lots of chicken, like we mentioned, we're going to be prepping, so we're definitely going to do that one. I am actually planning on prepping a ton of burgers tomorrow. I do plan on filming that, so hopefully everything goes to plan and I can film that. But I'm going to be prepping some burgers, so we're going to be doing burgers next month. I'm just going to prep a ton of burgers, get some homemade burger patties frozen, have some for dinner. It's going to be like just a lot of burgers flying, and I have a ton of different meats that I pulled out, some game meat, some beef, some pork, like a ton of different things. So we're gonna do some different mixes and mashes of burgers, and we're gonna throw in some feta cheese and some spinach and just make it like a big variety of pre-made burger patties. And we're gonna do KFC bowls. I want to have a dinner that's gonna be super easy for me for when I feel like I need it, or on a day when like my husband's gone for night school, or he's gone because like work hours or something like that, and I can be like, you know what, we're just gonna make some KFC bowls and it's just gonna be what it is for the night. Of course, we're gonna do a homemade pizza. Kids love to do homemade pizzas. We do about once a month. I'm also gonna do pizza blossoms, which is basically where I'll insert a picture somewhere over here, but we're gonna be making some pizza blossoms. It's basically just like a rolled pizza, but the kids love them. I would also love to get some of those in the freezers because they make great lunches. I can throw them in London's lunch boxes for school, or in my husband's lunches, he can grab them, things like that. So I would love to get some of those in the freezer. I found this meatball pot roast. Again, I'll try to pop a photo up here. I found it on Pinterest and I thought, oh my gosh, how awesome is that? Because it's probably a little bit cheaper than a typical pot roast. You might not get as many leftovers. I guess it depends on if you can find a deal on a pot roast or if you can find a deal on meatballs. But I thought, how easy is this? It looks delicious. So I'm gonna give that a try. I have a bag of meatballs in my freezer. So we're going to do the meatball pot roast, and I think it's gonna be really yummy. We're also gonna do quesadillas. Once again, just have something really easy on the menu. My husband does have night school once a week. Plus he has like some extra things that he's doing for his apprenticeship and things, just trying to get ahead before the baby comes. That way he can take some time off and be around to help a little bit more after the baby comes. So we're gonna do quesadillas, just something super quick, super easy, and the kids love quesadilla night. We're going to do a meatloaf. This is another thing that I'm going to be prepping tomorrow along with my burgers. So we're gonna do a meatloaf. We're also going to be doing, getting some in the freezer. So we're gonna do meatloaf next month. We're also gonna do strombolis. This is another one I'm hoping to get in the freezer. A lot of pizza dough I'm gonna have to be making like slowly over the next little bit of time here, just to get some things in the freezer. But I know once they're in there, I'm gonna feel so much better. So a stromboli for now, a stromboli for later. Also gonna do stuffed chicken. I haven't made stuffed chicken in a couple of months, but it's really, really good. I just take a chicken breast, I'll butterfly it open, stuff it with like cream cheese and broccoli. You could put some bacon in there if you wanted to. Kind of, you really stuff it with whatever you want, and then I'll fold it all back up in its little package and sear it on both sides of the pan, throw it in the oven, finish it off in the oven. We're also gonna do these chicken pizzas, and I will insert a picture up here. It's like a keto thing. I made them once for my husband a couple months ago when he was doing keto, and they are really, really good. So we're gonna do one of those just because I have a lot of pizza products happening right now anyways, and the more the merrier, right? I saw these barbecue grilled cheeses on Pinterest and they looked really, really good. So I want to make some barbecue chicken, like just in my Instant Pot, and shred it and then make the barbecue chicken grilled cheeses. It's just something different, but it looked so good. So I definitely want to give that a try. I think that would also be really good if you had like pork or like a pork loin or something that you wanted to shred. Cook that in your crock pot all day and then shred it, and you could use your leftovers to make some grilled cheeses. I think that would be really good. We're gonna do some chicken wraps. I'm pretty sure that I'm just gonna end up buying like some frozen chicken tenders or something to make some chicken wraps. Again, just something easy to have on those nights when I need it. I'm gonna make a seafood Alfredo. We've been eating a lot of chicken and a lot of beef recently. We do get fish in every once in a while. Well, actually, we've been eating a lot of fish recently too, because we're just coming out of like trout season, where like me and my husband and whatever, our kids will go fishing for trout, and then king salmon as well in our area. So we've just been doing that. My husband actually took a whole week off last month, and we headed in to do some trout fishing and some salmon fishing and stuff. So we've been eating a lot of like fresh fish and smoked fish, but I want to do like something shrimp or maybe mussels or something in an Alfredo. I'm also gonna make some taquitos because it's really easy and my kids love them. So we're gonna do some taquitos. I don't know if it's gonna be chicken or beef. We're gonna kind of see what happens there. I am gonna make a batch of Spanish rice. I haven't done that in a while, and the kids were asking for it. When I do make my meal plans, I do always ask my family and my kids and stuff, hey, what are you wanting for this month? Is there a meal that you really want? Anything like that. And one of the requests was Spanish rice. So we're gonna do that this month. That one's super simple. We're also gonna do some BLT wraps, just something super simple, lunch meat, a little bit of bacon, fresh vegetables, and then I might make some fries on the side with that. Maybe I'll have extra tater tots and we'll eat tater tots on the side or something like that. It's really just a light, easy dinner. I'm gonna make some orange chicken in my crock pot, just something super easy. Dump the orange sauce in the crock pot with some chicken and call it a day. I am gonna make a mac and cheese, and when I make mac and cheese, I don't mean from a box, I mean real mac and cheese with like a roux cheese sauce and stuff. So it's really good and it's really filling. Sometimes I throw ground beef in it, or we'll put a kielbasa in it. We've also done it with like shrimp and made a Cajun mac and cheese. So we always switch it up. Maybe if I have some leftover pulled barbecue chicken, I will put that in the mac and cheese, and we'll have like a barbecue smoked mac and cheese. It'll be really yummy. We're gonna do sloppy joes, just another really easy crock pot thing. Like if I'm trying to get things ready for the baby and I know I'm gonna be spending all day kind of like cleaning or organizing or doing other things, I can just throw the ground beef in the crock pot and then dump the sloppy joe mix in the crock pot at the end of the day and kind of just have it be done. Of course, we're gonna do spaghetti. That is another one the kids always ask for, so I'm pretty sure we do spaghetti every single month. And then to round it off, we are gonna do 4 leftovers nights. I just looked at some of these meals, like a lot of the things that I'm making in bulk, like the tater tot casserole, the pot pie, the stuffed shells, maybe even burgers or something like that, we will definitely have leftovers of, and we can eat that the day after or maybe 2 days after or something. I love throwing in leftovers nights, mostly because it reduces our food waste. We do have chickens, so none of our food ever like hits a dumpster. We will give it over to our chickens, or if we have things that like our chickens can't eat, because there are some things you're not supposed to feed chickens, we'll walk them down the road. Our neighbors have pigs and we'll just throw them to their pigs. So it never gets wasted. We'll throw it in compost, or we'll dump it on the garden or different things, but our food never hits a dumpster ever. But it also helps stay in budget. It's 2 meals or 3 meals instead of just 1. It helps keep the costs down, and I find that if I cook mac and cheese on a Monday, we have leftovers. I won't feed it to anybody Tuesday, and then maybe on Wednesday I'll pull it back out and they haven't seen it in a day, so it's not like, oh, we just ate that and nobody wants to eat it. You know, they did have a break maybe for a day or 2, and then I'll pull it back out later in the week and we'll eat it for leftovers, or we'll use it as a side and I'll make something else. And we're always just trying to be creative and making sure that we're actually using our food and our leftovers and stuff. And then of course we're gonna have Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is in November. I am not hosting Thanksgiving this year. I have already been getting questions on my Thanksgiving menu. If you wanna see a Thanksgiving menu, I'm pretty sure I filmed one maybe last year or the year before. I'll link it down below in this video if you want some ideas, but I'm not hosting this year. But I am hosting Christmas, so make sure that you subscribe for my Christmas meal plan, because that will be coming. But that is all the meals I have planned for the month of November. Thank you guys.
Through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay.